everyone, welcome back to Trauma Dumplings. I am your host Rachel.
And I'm Aoife.
So yes, if you're new here, Trauma Dumplings is your go-to podcast for bonding over that, classic Asian starter pack trauma.
And we're also going to be diving into all things Asian pop culture and honestly just talking non-stop about everything and everyone because we don't leave out white people like you do with us.
If that sounds like your cup of tea, then please don't forget to subscribe and give us a 5-star rating because that's the best way to support the podcast. And also, just to clarify, in case jokes aren't obvious for whatever reason, white people are welcome.
No, they're not.
They are.
They're not.
Aoife, we need money.
You're so welcome, guys. This is an open community. Like, we welcome everyone of all shapes, sizes, colours. What else is there?
Genders.
Yes, we welcome all genders.
Everyone,
yes. All categories, all genres, yes.
Yeah.
You're all welcome, babes.
Jokes aside.
Yeah,
for real though. You are welcome.
Yes, for real.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what's that? Our 10th episode did really well. Did you notice?
Yeah, no, I did actually.
I'm just gonna keep this in. I'm just gonna keep this in.
Okay.
Yes, we're just so authentic. That totally wasn't our fourth time trying to say that.
See, now I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
But yeah, no, our 10th episode did well, and for that, thank you guys.
Yes, no, thank you so much. Like, it's definitely my favorite episode thus far, and I'd say it's the best one too, disregarding view count. But obviously that helped a lot.
Yes.
So please keep watching.
You'll be expecting more content from us for sure because we filmed that actually before we left for London back in January, and then obviously because we were away, I wasn't able to edit that. So I was thinking like, I might not have performed well because we started the topic by talking about like the TikTok ban, which obviously happened way back then, and it was uploaded in February. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad people stuck around regardless of, the topic being somewhat quote-unquote outdated.
I would say it's not exactly super outdated. Like, sure, yeah, it's not relevant anymore. However, so many people like had major crash outs over it. So I feel like that everlasting crash out effect is like we had time to do it. So it's fine.
With that being said, we will be away again because I'm going to Hong Kong for 2 weeks and
we're breaking up.
Yes, we are, and obviously because we're not in the same physical room together, we can't record episodes. Just because we're gone doesn't mean you won't see us at all because we'll be uploading on TikTok and Instagram, so please stick around for that. Yeah, we have lots of things planned. Moving forward, you'll see a lot more content from us. In terms of an actual episode, then, it'll be a little while before we film something again.
Well, today is actually a very special day. It's my Opar's birthday.
Well, not as I'm recording this, but when we upload this, it will be my birthday, yes.
Yes, but disregard that. It's your birthday, babes!
Yes, it is. Where's our present? Big close back on, I'm scared.
But yes, to celebrate, like, the best way I can, because I can't afford anything else,
Yes.
I'd like to take a bit of this episode to, like, look back on some of my favorite moments with you, to just celebrate how much my life has improved with an Opar,
Wow.
Yeah, it means a lot to me,
Okay, you don't have to go overboard. Oh, I don't think I've impacted your life that much.
Yeah, you really don't. It's okay.
Same could be said with you.
Well, I'm just gonna start off with back in high school.
Oh, I love going back to high school. That shit, I'll never stop talking about that shit because, wow, what a genuinely brain-altering moment that was.
No, legit, I think it changed everyone in either the best or worst way. Well, actually, mostly worst way.
Yeah.
Because now I have lupus. Basically, like, one of my few moments I specifically remember with you was actually the very, very, very first time you've ever rejected me.
Yes, it was.
So for context, basically we had this friend group and you were just talking to some other people. I was talking to another group of people. They dared me to ask you out. At the time I was like, well, I don't want to look like a pussy ass bitch, So I went up to you and said, hey, wait, what did I say?
You said,
what?
You said, I love you so much, will you go out with me?
I fucking say that?
Yes, you did.
Oh god.
I was like, Aoife, wow, that was so authentic. I can really feel your love. So I'm gonna reject you. But yeah, no, obviously I saw right past him because you would never fucking say that.
Yeah.
Not only that, but you fucking hugged me as well.
Wait, what?
Do you not remember that?
No.
Yeah, you did that.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, that's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry I hugged you.
That's why I rejected you, fuck's sake.
As you fucking should.
But you know, that was quite funny because then it led to another series of events for me. That was like a butterfly effect for me because basically...
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it's fine, don't worry. It's literally not your fault at all. But basically, because Aoife was quote-unquote chasing after me, someone else felt like their opportunity was being threatened. So then they asked me out, and then that was the beginning of my abusive relationship.
I unintentionally caused the worst few years of your life.
Oh, but it's okay, because I technically caused you even longer few years of your life.
What are you talking about?
How you thought we hated you.
Oh yeah, you fucking did, you bitch.
So, you know,
Yeah.
it's okay. It cancels each other out.
You're right. We're even now. The thing is, I'm way more upset at myself for that than for causing you few years of pain with that abusive relationship. Unintentionally.
Oh, what?
It was not recording.
Well, we had a few technical errors there, but it's okay.
Yes, it's all my fault. I'm so sorry.
If it sounds
Everything's my fault. You know, like you've been in that abusive relationship for a few years. My parents being married. And now this.
That's enough. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Damn right, you shouldn't. Yeah, I should have went for that abuse, right? So yeah, hopefully it doesn't sound shit anymore, but yes.
But yeah, so that's like the very first moment, actually, weirdly enough, that I remember with you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apart from seeing you the first time and thinking that you were smart and knew how to do math. But that was just me being racist.
Okay, stereotypes.
Obviously, I was very fucking wrong.
A lot of people were because, see, when I failed my maths test, right, everyone was so surprised. I'm like, okay, guys, the racism. No, I was kidding. I'm kidding.
It's not a surprise anymore.
Yeah, no, like we know how terrible I am with maths. Like,
And English. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
are you sure about that, you fucking bitch?
No, I'm kidding, because actually I remember your National 5 and higher English essays were honestly some of the best I've ever read in that high school.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah.
And it's gone downhill since then.
Yes, exactly. No, like you're terrible now. But it's okay, back then you were honestly peak at English.
Yeah, no, I really was. They didn't even give me extra time for exams.
You know, see, that's how good you were.
I know.
But yet they wanted to like put you in the ESOL class.
I know.
It's like, bruh.
I know.
Like, make it make sense. Anyway, trying to move on from high school.
Damn, that was the only memory you had with me in high school.
I mean, there's another one, but I didn't know if it was gonna be fun.
What is it?
I remember I like got really upset. Well, kind of upset, but basically I had just left hospital and come back to high school, and then this guy, he loved to call me like melodramatic because I had beef with him before. Basically, where I would react too much to what he did, and obviously looking back, I know I shouldn't have cared that much. I should have just like put it aside and be like, okay, you know what, whatevs.
But also, another thing I want to add to that is you wouldn't have reacted that way if he didn't do what he did. I'm just saying.
That's true. You know, actually, funny thing, right? I just noticed yesterday, I think he watched our episodes, our past few, because he unfollowed me, and I don't think he liked how I talked about him.
I wonder if he's following me.
We'll see, yeah, actually.
That would really confirm things. Oh, no, he is still following me.
Oh, okay, so it's just me. Maybe he just really doesn't like me anymore. Yeah, no, see? I mean, his other account still, but like...
But that's inactive, yeah.
Yeah, that one's inactive, so...
Well then.
Well, oh my god. We have beef again! Alright, okay, let's go. Let me be melodramatic again. Back to the story. I left the hospital, came back to school after a long time. I decided to like speak about my experience with my bio dad's mom, who like she made me cry, but I was laughing about it because I knew that like I could have just left it and I not cried. But anyway, then he just went, yeah, well, you're so melodramatic anyways, so like, and I just went, no, you don't understand. It's just because like I left the hospital and she was overwhelming me so much, which is why I just like cried so much, you know, whatever. And then he just continued saying, yeah, no, you're so melodramatic.
Or was it not But you were always melodramatic. Was that
Oh,
not...
yeah, sorry. Specifically, he said, no, but you were always melodramatic. And I just, like, paused there and I, like, kind of fucked off because I was like, the fuck? And then I told you and you were so fucking pissed off.
Yeah, because you literally just came at the hospital.
You know, he was actually calling me while I was in the hospital for rants.
Yes, no. Here's the thing, right? For some reason, you blocked that memory out for so long, right? I'm glad you remember it now because, oh my fucking god. Time and place, you know? And you did that at my birthday party. No, I was kidding. But no, for real though, time and place. Why are you making this about yourself? Like, surely you have another random Asian chick you could talk to, right? Like, why pick you when you were literally dying, essentially?
I gave him too much, like, leeway for that. Is it the word leeway? Whatever. Either way, I gave him too much patience for that.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, like, that happened and you were so, like, fucking pissed off. You, like, stormed up to him and then you kicked someone out of that classroom, locked the door, and you proceeded to go to fucking town on that bitch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we mentioned this in a previous episode before, right? I was so annoyed because the thing that triggered your lupus was stress and also just like negative emotions that kind of spelled up. So like you just really did not need that.
Yeah, that's true. Like, the reason like I remember that is because like it meant so much that you stood up for me because I actually did believe what he said. There, like, I really thought, I was like, oh, so melodramatic, you know, like, I always react to everything for no reason, but then you, like, got so angry, and I was like, oh, never mind, like, I'm actually reacting appropriately, so, if anything, I underreacted.
Honestly, yeah.
So, no, so that's why I'm really grateful for that, and that's why it's a core memory for me, so thank you so much.
I was gonna let that motherfucker win.
Yeah, no, thank you, I appreciate that, like.
Yeah. Unfollow me now, ha!
Oh, and, well, of course, when another time is when you visited me in hospital. That was really nice. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Like, when you guys, let's see, because also I couldn't, like, eat anything, but I could eat ice cream, like, sweet stuff, right? But then you bought me, like, Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream, but the cookie dough was too sweet, so I'm so sorry, but I specifically remember one of you guys fucking fishing out the cookie dough bites of the vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
So I could eat the vanilla and not the cookie dough. Sorry, this is gonna be a little clunky because I have a really bad memory. Remember after K-pop club night in Edinburgh?
Yeah.
We went to Asda, since it was like right near my flat at the time.
Yeah.
And so like we picked up some stuff like sausage rolls because we were hungry, you know, like post-clubbing hunger.
Yes.
Then,
it's so fucking real.
That specific Asda's, right? It has a McDonald's attached to it, but it wasn't open on like weekends. Then I looked over at the McDonald's. Turns out it was fucking open, and they had just decided to start opening at that time, like around the time we went clubbing. So it was like fate.
Also, this was This was pre boycott, so you know.
Oh yes. Please don't cancel us. This was before everything that happened.
Yeah, this was like was that second year in university?
I believe so. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, because I remember I was oddly happier back then.
Well, damn. Sorry.
And then like I saw that and I told you, oh my god, Yiting, McDonald's is open, McDonald's is open, and you were like, but the sausage rolls back, we're fucking going.
Put it back. And you know what? No, this is definitely second year of university because we had like this event management class, right, where we had to like put an event together and we were talking about like happy memories and like what it means to like have events, you know, to create happy memories or whatever the fuck it was. I don't remember, right? But I do remember the professor went around everyone and was like, so what was like your happiest moment in life, right? And for some fucking reason I could not think of anything else but that night when we found out McDonald's was open and we were so fucking hungry, okay? But yeah, that was in my mind. But I was like, oh, I don't know if I should tell that because it's so fucking lame. But here's the thing, right? I'm glad I didn't, because the person that went before me, he used to work with like Disney on Ice, right? And they would like go to like children's hospitals like to cheer them up and everything. And he mentioned specifically there was this one kid where, you know, both his parents were tragically killed in an accident, right? The Disney on Ice crew came in, right? And then the nurse told them like, oh, that kid has not smiled since that event happened. And imagine like right after I said, oh yeah, my happiest moment was when I found out McDonald's was open after clubbing. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, how embarrassing would that be?
Sorry, I just want to clarify to all viewers or listeners, I'm not laughing because of the kids' dead parents, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just laughing because of how fucking terrible it would have been if you had actually said that after he told his genuinely inspiring story.
Yeah, no, like, for real, like, the sheer contrast, like, wow, like, what a lame happy memory I have, you know what I mean? Like, was that really the best I had? Honestly, looking back, like, holy shit, what a bunch of fatties we were.
Big fat.
Because we were actually so fucking hungry. I danced so much that night. I like literally burned all the calories away, and I was like, oh my god, I am actually starving. And also we were drinking, so like, you know, alcohol doing its thing.
But also, actually, I remember your dancing was really good that night, especially when we got to NCT's song Hot Sauce, and you got up on that is it podium? What
Stage
thing where the DJ was, and then you did the dance, and it was like, oh, you changed the whole room, the atmosphere, really. You like set it, and then people start getting up after you.
Yes, I know, they just love copying me.
Trendsetter right here. So
Oh, what a life of the party I am.
that's another core memory for me, actually, because
really?
it actually made me like, I mean, obviously I knew your potential before, but that moment specifically made me like really realize how much potential you had in like not just like reading the room, but like ultimately setting the room. Like, if you get me, I can't explain it well.
No, I get you.
You get me?
And I think you explained that pretty well, to be honest.
Did I order 2 meals? I forgot.
I think you did.
Oh my god, I'm so fat. Did you order 1 or 2?
I ordered 1 and then a side of nuggets.
I am so fat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so now that's another core memory. How skinny you are.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, because like I noticed recently that my face is getting so fat. Like, oh my god.
You know, the weird thing is, like, okay, obviously I don't want to make you feel bad, but I'm not a liar, so I've noticed it too.
Yeah, like,
right?
why do I look so fat?
It's really weird because I don't think you've been gaining any weight, and I don't think you've been eating any more than you already do.
You know what I think it is, low-key? So, you know, see when I smile, right? I fucking force my face up so much because I want to look like Wallace from Wallace and Gromit, you know what I mean?
Why?
I don't know, because I think it looks funny in camera, right? but and a result of doing that, I've like trained muscle so it now just looks fucking massive.
I mean, I was thinking more so like, what about if it's because you're getting older, and as you get older, your metabolism slows down?
I'm only 22, bitch. Well, I'm turning 23, but like I'm not that old.
Yeah, but still, like, your metabolism will slow down as you get older.
What's like, you might not be able to tell from this camera because I've angled it in a specific way that I don't look fucking fat, right? But like, no, it's actually like, I look like a fucking soccer ball now.
Anyway, moving on from how fat or not fat we are. We went to the Kiss of Life concert last week, was it?
Yes, it was.
Super fun.
Oh.
But basically, I remember I was like trying to get to the queue early because I knew, you know, K-pop fans, they are thirsty.
No, they're
they will
crazy.
They will queue for a long time. I can't say anything because, I mean, I queued for a long time, but like...
But no, not to the level of a K-pop star, because some of them fucking camp.
No, like, imagine camping and then you smell like shit when you meet your opars.
That's so embarrassing.
I would, like, kill myself if, like... Okay, I'm sorry. Look, but it's just, like, imagine your favorite K-pop idol, like, you meet them in a VIP meet and greet, and then they get a whiff of you, and they're like... Ooh. Imagine. I would just kill myself right there and then. You know?
I would even last camping, because I would kill myself now if I don't shower, right? I genuinely feel like the most grotesque being out there. Terrible, you know what I mean? So like, I would kill myself before I even meet them, you know what I mean?
No, as you should.
Yeah.
So because I was like rushing to get out, but also I did things wrong, so I put on these nails. Shout out to your sister, they're very nice nails. She made them specifically for Kiss of Life. And then I have these like platform shoes, right? They're very tight though, like you have to like actively pull on them to get your foot actually in the shoe. But obviously because I put these on, I could not properly put the shoes on, so what I had was tight fabric of the shoe just around the middle of my foot. It was fucking like suffocating it. So I fucking got in a taxi there like that. I queued up like that, and I had to like fucking wait until you arrived so that you could help me properly put the shoes on.
No, I was actually yanking her fucking foot up. Like, the amount of pulling I did, it actually felt like a fucking workout. Like, I think I lost some face fat from doing that, you know what I mean? Like,
you're welcome. It just made me really like look back on myself and think, wow, is this what my life has come to? But yeah,
no, that was a good memory and also a good show.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And also Belle, the fuck no, it's not Belle. I'm racist.
Oh my fuck.
It was Hannah. Yeah, she noticed me in the crowd and she gave me a heart. And I know you might be thinking, oh my god, this girl is so fucking delusional, but I know I'm not, because basically she replicated the heart movements I was making. So I was like doing this, and then she did it back to me.
Okay.
And also, strangely, no one was fucking popping their pussy. So I think, I stood out from the crowd because everyone just had their phone up. Meanwhile, I was dancing and fucking like, giving her heart signals, and then she gave me one back. So
That's not that delusional.
No, I do think it was for me.
No, that's delusional.
No, because she did the same thing as me, babes. How fucking dare you?
That's how they all sound.
No,
that's what they all say.
No. Me and Hannah, we're besties now.
Moving on.
You have so many memories of me.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I know you're not even scraping the bowl. I know you're not.
This is not a big enough bowl because I eat 3 meals in one go. So I'm still struggling right now, but
Do you take a break?
I'm okay.
Okay.
No, I ain't no punk ass bitch, okay?
Oh, clearly you are. Look at you.
Shut the fuck up.
Fucking. I'm the podcast bitch.
The reason I'm a thirsty clout chasing whore is because of you.
That's it. That's all you have to say.
Exactly.
That's the memory.
Exactly. The thing is, like, I don't mean it as a bad thing. Obviously, I said it as a bad thing because I felt it would be funny. But no, I mean it as a good thing because I actually have a lot more confidence in how I look with Photoshop. But but no, for real. I have a lot more confidence in how I look in photos because now I realize, wow, I can actually look good in photos when people aren't trying to make me look like shit. Shout out to my mom. Oh my god.
And also shout out to you because every time you take pictures of me, oh my god. I look at it.
At least I don't fucking post them without your permission, okay?
That's true. I appreciate that part, yeah. But also you can't post it without my permission because it's all taken on my phone because you have a shitty Android phone.
You know what? You're right. Oh, actually, you know what? Another, I guess this segues into it, even though I didn't initially intend it to. If you didn't help me take pictures, I don't think I would have ever went for like the fashion shows I walked in.
Yeah, I honestly speaking, yeah, I think that is true. And I'm not shading you for that. Okay?
No. I'm laughing because I'm just like, wow, I really depend on you too much. So I'm really grateful for that. It's funny too because like, initially I wasn't thinking of going into this because I didn't think of it initially because I was just thinking of ending it as you're the reason I'm a thirsty clout chasing whore. Period. Full stop. That's it. End of discussion kind of thing. But now okay, my final one, I say the best for like, well, I don't know if it's considered like objectively to like entertainment standards the best for last, but it is for me because this has layers to it.
Okay.
Like it just means so much more than anyone can imagine unless they like actually know me kind of thing.
Okay, what could this be?
I'm building up this too much to the point where I feel like it sounds lame now after I say it, but whatever. You know how like I have this thing where like I flinch at loud noises.
Yes, I do.
Like sudden loud noises, like especially when it comes to like the dishes. Basically, the first time we were at Weatherspoons before everything cancelled, I think. Oh, whatever. Okay.
What happened to Weatherspoons?
Something about the CEO, or I don't know.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about Weatherspoons.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm just pulling it out of my ass. Well, anyway, we were at Weatherspoons after the second time I walked in the fashion show.
Yes.
And we were sitting like close to like the bar.
Yeah, we were.
And obviously it was like a really busy night.
Okay, so Aoife doesn't really do a good job of explaining this, so I hope she doesn't mind that I'm, intruding here. But basically, if you use dishwashers, then sometimes the tray that holds dishes can roll off onto the door because you pull it out too far. Yeah, and that's basically what happened. It was just really heavy and it fell on the door and it created a big loud clashing sound.
And I flinched. and you went, "It's okay. He's not here anymore."
Shout out to your father. Yes, abusive household.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's just like like the reason it meant so, it was so funny is because like you were actually right in that I was flashing, like I didn't realize it before, but I was flashing back to like living in a house with him.
But yeah, you hear all about it in the previous episode.
Every single time you say that, it just never gets old because, like that joke, the trauma stays with me. But yeah, like I think that is actually my favorite joke of yours. Like every single time you reassure me he's not here.
Yeah, he's not here, don't worry. It's okay, it's okay.
I feel like it's such a well-delivered joke. There's like layers to it. I know I keep joking about how much Opar means to me, you know? But like in the grand scheme of things, like in all seriousness, you do actually like mean a lot to me. Not in an Opar way, but in a friend way.
Yes.
Because we're friends, nothing more.
That's right, get it to your head.
But no, like, so thank you so much.
Oh, that's quite sweet. But yeah, no, wow. Those are good memories, yeah.
Like, also, like, I would, like, say more, but it's just because, like, I feel like we've already yapped a lot.
Yeah, we did.
So, I think I'll leave it at that. And if I remember anything else, I'll just message you one day.
But I mean, with this podcast, right, we talk about our memories all the time, so, like,
True.
You will eventually hear about it, if not now, sometime in the future, you know what I mean?
Exactly. But yeah, in conclusion, thank you so much for being my friend and for not actually secretly hating me.
Of course, yeah. Do you secretly hate me? Yes!
No, obviously not. If anything, I feel like you're more likely to hate me. Okay, I know that might just be my imposter syndrome talking, but I do feel it's true.
Well, I guess we'll have to see.
Alright, we'll see who falls out with the other first. Alright.
But I know for sure, right, if you can't stand my ass anymore, I know you'll still hold on to me because you want those clip pics.
Oh yeah, no. I'm laughing because it's half true. I still consider you a friend. Do you consider me a friend?
You sound so insecure right now. But yes, I do.
Sorry, high school's coming back to me. End of all that. How do you feel being an old fuck?
23.
Exactly. I said what I said. An old fuck. You know the song 22 by Taylor Swift doesn't even apply to you anymore?
Yeah.
That's when you know you're old. How does that feel?
I have better songs to listen to anyways. It's okay.
So fair.
Not that that's a terrible song, for the record.
There's actually still a song called 23 for you.
Yeah.
It's by Mike Will Made It and Miley Cyrus.
Okay, I mean, there's also other songs with 23 in it. There's one from IU.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
And also Chase Atlantic that has a song called 23 as well.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, so like, that's why I was like, I have other songs to listen to.
Okay, you've got some options there. It's
Yes.
fine.
But anyways, not gonna lie, right? And I'm not saying this to avoid the old allegations, but like, it doesn't feel like I'm 23. I'm sure like everyone has the feeling of, oh, it doesn't feel like I should be this age, or it doesn't feel like I'm actually this age. But for me specifically, I say that because I feel in a way mentally stunted, you know what I mean? We had COVID. Any amount of growth you could make during that typical time, we lost the opportunity.
The pandemic has affected everyone like in that way. Obviously, it helped us learn to really appreciate the things in front of us a lot more, such as art, entertainment, and everything. But it has also like meant we had to grow up inside.
COVID happened when we were 17.
Oh my god, yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So that means we were officially legal adults during COVID.
Yeah. Also, our school shut down the day of my birthday. So I turned 18.
That's insane.
And, you know, typically when you turn 18, you go clubbing with your friends. Well, although I couldn't because I'm one of the oldest in our friendship group. So we would have to wait for you. But regardless, you know, typically that's what happens. And then other people would just get fake IDs, which don't fucking do. You know, it's a lot more dangerous than you think it is. But yeah, so didn't celebrate that. And also, I don't think anyone would have wanted to celebrate because of how much of a panic state people were in over it, which understandable, of course.
I actually remember being in panic myself, but then again, I think I have an excuse. I did kind of just leave the hospital.
Yeah, so you were
like after a month.
Immune compromised.
Yeah.
And then also just because in high school, because that was such a dark period for me, nothing mattered to me, so I wasn't really living. I was just kind of like floating around waiting for my inevitable end. So in many ways, I don't feel like I'm where I should be right now.
I feel like you're catching up a lot though. Like you've got a lot going on. You were a photographer.
Yes, I was.
In an award show for young people.
Yes, the youth music.
Yes, youth music. That's it. Where like a few major celebrities were supposed to turn up, but then in the end they were like, "Fuck them kids."
Yes. It wasn't even kids, but I just saying kids is so much funnier.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
What's it? I'm glad I'm doing a lot of things right now. And you know, it's weird because like when I didn't want to be alive, I never felt this way before. Like this sort of feeling that I feel now, it felt super distant and like something that would never had happened. The fact that I could have potentially missed out on all these feelings and experiences if I had myself, yeah, it would have been a big shame.
I'm glad you didn't kill yourself.
I'm glad you didn't kill yourself either.
Thank you, babes. So you're doing all this like cool stuff. What's next for you?
What's next for me? Well, this podcast for one, like I said earlier, we're going to be creating more content because one of my goals is to actually have this podcast be monetized. To do that, we have to reach, well, for YouTube anyways, we have to reach 1,000 subscribers. And then I think it was 10,000 hours of watch time. I hope you guys are able to help us out with that and just, you know, make a dream of mine come true, basically. I have been creating videos ever since I've fucking been birthed out the vagina, you know what I mean? 23 years ago.
Basically, to help make her dreams come true, especially when she might not have seen them come true at all, because she nearly ended it in high school. Please help us out.
We would appreciate that. But yeah, that's a upcoming thing for me. And that's kind of like my biggest plan right now. Other things, yeah, there's kind of boring stuff. Yeah.
Being less fat.
Oh, yeah, that... Absolutely.
For now, it's like a little stress ball.
No, it's not. Don't say that about me. How dare you fat shame me, you cunt.
Well, I'm fat too. I can fat shame you all I want.
But yeah, in the meantime, I guess to another few more years and then I'll end it then. Yeah. Cool. But you know, it depends how well things go for me because, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm just going to slip right back into my depressive state when I was a teenager.
There's always a risk with that.
Anyways, I'm doing good now and that's all that matters.
Yes.
So yes, with that being said, thank you for watching this episode.
I mean, you know what? I feel a little less conceited today, so
okay.
I'm glad you feel happy. That means next time is my time.
Yes, wait till her birthday, guys. Thank you for sharing all these amazing memories.
You're welcome, babes. You told me to.
Because if I didn't, what would this podcast be? Fucking shit. But yeah, with that being said, please subscribe and give us a 5-star rating. And please just share this as well because, you know, the more people that see this, the closer I am to achieving my dreams. But no, for real, please do share this. It'd be great to just have more people on board and like really see what we have to offer, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.